Okay folks, welcome back to the shop. So tonight we would typically be doing a bits and pieces video, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do something a little different. I had a request for hold on one second. I had a request for a donation box for a person that's, well, they're not doing very well. They're in the hospital and they've got the big C, the disease that I'm not going to talk about, but I was at a local supply house today, and one of the guys there said to me, "Hey, could you make us a box to take donations in and stuff?" So I'm going to pull that off tonight, whether I got to work till midnight or not. I'm going to do the best I can to get it done for him. So that's where we're at, folks. Stay tuned.
Okay folks, so what you're seeing me do here is recalibrate the blade back to 90 degrees on the table. Lisa was being sneaky with the camera. I didn't realize she was recording me with this. She must have thought this was interesting what I was doing. Give it a little tappy tap to try and make that numbers on that digital gauge move. Patience is a virtue, back and forth until I hit 90, and now I'm satisfied. And still unaware of sneaky camera operator, what I'm doing here is resizing the boards after I've cut the miter angle on them so that they're the height of the box. And 2 points when your basketball hoop is 20 foot in diameter. Take a piece out of here. Just want to go over further than that. Make this better.
Some people would use a tape measure. Not Vernon.
I shouldn't show you this. I could use this for bits and pieces.
Well, tonight is bits and pieces. So, go ahead and tell them how it works.
Used so that you can put your stuff up here and go like a this. On the small fence, you try to do that, and you'll roll over into the other side of the table. Just mooch safer. That's why it says panel fence.
Okay, so in this week's bits and pieces,
we're going to try to learn how to do this. Now, I will use a tape measure on this because I want that to be about there, which is 3/8, just about half of it. doing is cutting a rabbet in here to put the bottom on into, not on, into.
What's a rabbit?
A rabbet is a groove.
Oh.
I'll show you. Let's see, we want to make sure that we're not going to cut up into the window. We're going to run each piece through. Bugs Bunny creates an opening so that I can set, move over there and I'll show you, so I can set this in. So when I put the top, bottom in, it'll go bloop. All the way around.
Why do they call it a rabbit?
They don't, in England they call it a rebate. By cranky. Cranky. No, that's this one gonna go on here. And this one's gonna go on here.
Very nice.
Except for it's on the wrong side there. It's gonna go like that. And this is gonna go on here. Like that. And then when they're all together, it'll sit like this. Of course, with this one in the back.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like that. With the bottom on it, and then I gotta make a top. A top with a slot cut out of it. And then I gotta make a back, because they want a back on it for the signage. Something like that. We getting it? Alright. Get off, get off. A little tape, a little glue, a little patience.
A little you. A little tape, a little glue, a little patience, a little you. Aw. That was sweet. Don't you think so? A little push.
Yellow goo.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of skills. Maybe I'll start a YouTube channel.
Maybe. I think that might be a good idea. You got it all over the table. Just like a puzzle.
A little bit. Oh,
You want me to hold this?
You thought that tape was only for ductwork.
Wow. There you have it. A box.
Oh! Oh, my God. See, this is how you do things to get slivers. Ow. Yeah.
Yes.
As Landon would say, yes,
Yes. That's a box.
yes.
It's a gate.
I'm not going to put that many screws in it, but let's start like from an inch in. How many rulers does one guy need?
What are you doing?
Let's start from an inch in. Let's start from an inch in.
What are you doing?
I'm going to put some screws in it, but I want them evenly spaced.
Oh.
Well, maybe they won't be even, but they'll be in line. And this fancy gadget spaces stuff for you. So if I was to put the mark on this side like I'm supposed to, 1 inch, 1 inch. Okay. Sticking that microphone right in my ear. That's a good one. I'll go get my hat. Alright, so this thing stretches out like so. This is probably a bits and pieces item, but
Oh.
you lock it in place.
All right, folks. Tonight is bits and pieces night.
Yeah, we're going to do some more bits and pieces without doing bits and pieces. And I'm going to do one there, one there, one there. Every other one. Now they're in line. Same verse as the first. Every other one. One there, one there. I don't know why I'm being so fussy with the bottom side, but I am. Alright, let's do 1, 2, number 3, 1, 2, number 3. Lost my mark. 3, 3. Alrighty, let me get my drill.
Okay.
My drill. And I'm gonna carefully drill.
Table.
That's what it's for. Hopefully not my thumb.
It wouldn't be a job if you didn't become the mangler.
Karen Morrell is the mangler. You know, I've been in the family for 15 years now. I probably should learn whether that's the proper pronunciation or not. Is it Morrell?
Yeah.
Moral? Mangler?
Well, you call her mangler, but it's Morel. Now explain why you call her mangler.
Because when doing projects for her, I hurt myself almost every time. And I'm sure she laughs.
She just tells you to keep your fingers all on because she has more projects coming.
Alright, let's counter stink them a little.
You're going to counter stink them? Your boy. Sit. Oh. There's Mr. Capers. Hi, boy. Little boy. Okay. Did it fit? Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a duck. You know, I don't understand why I continue to do this. I put my tools over here in the projects over here.
I told you, you're not efficient. Now we're going to screw this box into place.
Not screwing
When
the box
I say
in the
we,
box.
out of the bottom.
It has no dollars. Here's the picture of the thing I was told to make.
I think you might have nailed it.
They go through.
Perfect.
Alright, let's save that, sand that, and we gotta put some glass in here. Glass these. Too short on that. So something like that, 10 and a half. Let's go 10 and a half. They were going to give me some scrap plexiglass. I said I have scrap plexiglass from flag cases that I make. I've got a flag case going to New York here very soon for a woman. I'm not supposed to say girl no more. Woman named Andrea. Yeah, you're not supposed to say girl anymore. I guess that's politically incorrect. We want to be correct here in the shop. I'm going to give that a whack-a-mole right there on the old bandsaw. Straight as a spaghetti noodle. Like that. Too short. Have to put in like this. Have to move over.
Perfect.
Have to move it over just a touch. Need a little more That'll do. That'll do.
Perfect.
And we'll just go. See if I can cut another spaghetti noodle off. Hi, Mr. Crappers! I don't know what this is going to do to the camera. And there goes the compressor. That's real-time speed right there. Accuracy. I did that with my eyes closed. Not really. I still got to take more off. We're going to have to trim that down. I wonder if I got anything to do that with. It's time to change the sanding belt.
Okay. Perfect. Just like that.
Just like that. How to do so far, folks? Not too bad for a beginner. I'll get this tape bag out of here. Oh, him. Come on, tape. I'll sand you off. That's what I get for cutting that hole before I sanded the block. A little dusty, but I think it'll do.
It's your final touches, and it'll be done.
Back from the old days of smoking where I used to be able to hold a cigarette in my mouth. A cigarette comes in handy for screw holding.
Yeah.
Don't get too close. People don't want to see my nose hairs.
I don't think you have any. Not that pretty boy face.
Well, now. I see all of those layout lines are going to have to get sanded. The reason for the clamps is because when you're putting the screws in, if you don't clamp it in place, the screws can push you off. So just use the clamps, put the screws in, and take the clamps out of the way. Like a so. And the reason for these is so that I don't put dents in the front of the box with the clamps. Almost looks like a shoe shine boy box or something like that. Customer wants to put signage here to explain what the donation is for. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to put a coat or two of water-based polyurethane on it. Let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll pick it up from there. I'll put a little sandy on that. Alright, folks, so there we have it. One donation box. I didn't put the polyurethane on it. I put polish, not polish, let me go get it so I know what it's called. Paste wax, finishing wax on this box because it's going in a retail setting and I didn't want the odor from the polyurethane to be overbearing. I wanted this to be an inviting thing that people would come up to. So the object for the guys at United that asked me for this, like I said, it was for a friend that is very ill and they're going to take donations with it. The reason for the backer here is they're going to hang signage explaining what this is for. So I hope I did the guys proud. I hope y'all are happy with my performance on this one, and give me a like, a share, a comment. I always enjoy your comments, and this is a charitable thing. I'm just going to give it to them. They don't know that, and they're going to try to pay me, but they're not going to give me a dime for it. So they've done a lot for me in support of the channel. I'm going to support them. So with that, we'll catch you on the next one.